All right, so once you have recalculated the fluxes from high frequency for the period that you're interested in, the next step is to put fluxes into annual files. And so what this does is it takes the calculated fluxes out of the half-hourly.mat files, which has a bunch of different information in it in a structure array, and it will pull it out into a table so that you can view the data a little bit more easily. So I've got TP39 and CPEC selected, put Fluxes annual files, select for 2020. So I'm gonna run this, and so you'll get a notice in the command window here that says it may take a couple minutes to complete. And so we're just gonna hang around here. I might fast forward this if I can until we get to the end. So that didn't take too long because we didn't work through full years worth of data. So what happens now is it's asking you, there's a prompt here, do you want to fill gaps in the half-hour lab calculated data? So it's the data that you calculated using Bacon with data was calculated in the field. So this is, sometimes you might want to say yes if for some reason the high-frequency data didn't make its way back from the field and can't be recalculated in the lab. And in that case, you would use whatever was just calculated on the field computer and use that to fill in. You'd only use it in cases where you know that there's gaps here in the blue lab calculated data, and there is data that exists for the field. In most cases, you're going to hit enter and skip. And so in this case, there's no place that I want to fill data in, so I'm going to hit enter to skip. And so what you'll get now is a number of plots that will show just really quick views of these the different variables that have been created in the CPEC file. So we'll let these all populate here. This should be about the end of it. And so at this point, if you want, you can take a look at some of the variables to inspect them to see what you think of it. So for example, if you want to take a look at carbon flux, so you can zoom in here and take a look and just make sure that it looks okay. We'll go on to more extensive inspection and cleaning in a step to come.